And many people have been in this education segment. Many people have been asking me a series of questions, which I want to use this opportunity to thrash out all those questions and like to go a little bit more further in the education segment. You know, when you talk about education, people ask questions like, there are some schools people want to study outside Nigeria, and today I was able to do my research very well. In fact, I was speaking to one of the coordinators in one of those international schools I was able to partner with, and we discussed extensively about getting admission into schools. I'll focus more on Canada and United States today, and I'll just give you preambles. Like I said, what I do here is I like to give you information that will be beneficial to you. Use your own duty to now sit down and do extensive research about what I want to tell you today. You know, there are some schools that if you want to apply for, they'll tell you to pay application fee and this thing. Today, luckily for us, I have some schools that have been able to come out with that they are very affordable, that you can go there to study. I'm going to be giving you the name of schools in the next 5-10 minutes so that you can do your research on your own, and if you have any other question, you can always reach out to us on that. And there are schools that one of the biggest problems students have is when it comes to the issue of application fee. Some schools, they'll tell you application fee is $120 Canadian, some will tell you it's $150, some will tell you $50, but the cheapest you can ever get is $50. That's the cheapest application fee. And most time, all the time, all those application fees are not always refunded. When you pay for application, even if you don't get admission, they don't refund your application fee. That means if you pay, let's say for example, you go to a school that's telling you that application fee is $100. $100, give or take, is about 100,000 naira in Nigerian currency. That's the cheapest, I think, because dollar is about 120 now, if I'm not even mistaken. So if you are paying application fee of $100, you are talking of you are paying 120,000 naira as application fee, which is non-refundable. And it has been a challenge because some people will, most schools now in Canada, for example, and United States, before you even start anything, you have to pay. Even before you submit your document, you have to first pay application fee of $100 or $50, the cheapest, depending on the school. Then when you pay, they now start asking you to get some documents and things like that. And unfortunately, you don't get them. That means you lost the admission, you lost the application fee, and you have to start again. If you are going to look for another school, that means you have to pay another application fee for that school. And it has been a challenge. Imagine you have about 34 schools and you are paying application fee for each of them. It's a waste of money. So what did we do? We sat down, we did an extensive research. I was able to get about 10 or 15 schools in Canada that you don't need to pay application fee. Yes, get me right. That's why I say, if you are listening to me, take your pen and your paper and jot all this information down. It will help you. You can apply for free, but I can't give you all of them here because of our time. So I can give you, if there's time, I'll give you, let me say, 5 in Canada, 5 schools in United States of America. That the application process is seamless. It doesn't have to, just what you need basically is, you need your, if you are going for a BSc degree, you need your O-level results. Of course, you must have international passport. Some schools will ask you to write motivation letter, which is the easiest thing you can do. Some people say, how do I write from the future? You go online, you can use AI, everything is there, you can make it, it's so seamless. Some schools, as I talked to, there's a school today that I'm working on a student now. The application is closing tomorrow, next tomorrow, 1st of November. So I have to apply either today or tomorrow or finally, so that the person can meet up. Those are things you can get. Some of them, their deadline is always there. That's why the schools are always there for you to make your research. Very easy, very straightforward. I'll start with the first school. Most of them are colleges in Canada. And let me start with Cornerstone International Community College. This school doesn't require you to pay application fee. Okay, let me repeat it again. Write it down. Cornerstone International Community College in Canada. I have their website, but because of time, maybe if you check on the Facebook page later, or maybe if you contact me, I can even give you their website. You can go. It is very easy. The application is online. You are not paying anybody for application. And the good thing about it is that they have what they call the COOP process, COOP program. The COOP program means that you can be studying and be working. You can study, you can go for degree, you can go for masters, you can go for PhD. But one thing about this school is that you have to write, because most schools, they'll tell you to do IELTS or TOEFL exam. But if you're an English-speaking country, you don't need to write all those exams. But there's one thing they will ask of you, which is also a write-off. They will ask you to write an online exam. It's free of charge on their website. Maybe like 15-20 minutes, just to know if you can speak, read or write English. It's not something complex at all. At all. If you can do common WAEC and pass, you should be, and it's an objective, not something tedious. So you do that. After that, and they also have scholarships for the main tuition that you can even be lucky not to pay any tuition fee, or you pay maybe just part of the payment. And most of these schools I'm talking about, you don't pay for application one, you don't pay for tuition until you get to the country. So you have nothing to lose. You apply, they give admission letter, you start processing your visa application, you get your visa, you are good to go. So there are so many things you can benefit from that. All you just need is I've told you, your credentials and the application. They have the spring application, and they have the fall that is ongoing now. Then the second school I want to give you is called Code Core College. That one is more of the IT related, though they have administrative courses. I said Code Core, CODE CORE College in Canada. There you can also apply online. They have the May June intake, and they have the September October intake. Of course, the one for September October is closed, so the one that should be available is for the May June intake. You can visit their website, learn more about them. You don't pay application, so you have nothing to lose. Nobody come and tell you, come and bring application fee of €100 or $150 for you to get admission. Just get all your documents ready, check online, apply, and you are good to go. We also have another one again. We have the Canadian National Institute of Business. Very wonderful school, and this one, their school is very, 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 very cheap, very affordable. If you check the fee they pay, you'll be surprised. Those are the schools that you can apply for in Canada that you don't pay application fee for, and the application process is just to get all your documents and apply online and submit online. They'll shortlist their candidates. Some of them will ask you to write motivation letter, don't get me wrong, but those are things you can write. Maybe they will say 1,000 words, some will say 500 words, and some will not even ask for that. Let me tell you one secret that people don't know. Most of those schools that you see in Canada and the United States and some other Western Europe country, government of those institutions of those countries give them subsidy. Like they finance most of education, and they always give them quota that for you to get this grant, this scholarship, you must have some number of students. Many of those universities don't fill up the student. Okay, you can imagine in a whole province in Canada, they have more than 2,000 universities. How many students are applying? It's not like Nigeria, you have few number of schools. Those ones, there are so many schools that there are some that are even some people give. If you are going for master's and PhD, some people give you stipend for you to study. But the thing is that they don't just want any out person to come to their country. They only want people that are qualified. You'll be amazed that you go to school, you will not even pay a dime till you graduate, because government is taking care of those things. So some of them don't meet up with the allocation, and if they give you a budget and an allocation, you don't meet up with the allocation. When it comes to the coming year, they don't give you that allocation anymore, because you didn't have students to utilize those. That's why they're always making, before they pay for application fee, some of them is just this 2022-2023 academic section, they drop the application fee, they make it free so that they will attract students to come and study. And it's an opportunity for international students because it's open for everybody, not only for Canadian citizens. Once you can find your way down there, you are good to go. So let me stop at that for that. And I said 5, but I just give you that 3 because of time. We have less than 5 minutes. Let me rush to the United States. There are some schools that you don't need application fee, and some of them will give you up to 100% scholarship in United States. Number 1, we have University of South Carolina. South Carolina happens to be a city that has lesser number. In fact, the number of students studying in that school are declining annually, and they need to fill up space. They need students. Apply for free. Just go to their website, see all their requirements, make sure you have all their requirements, apply. You don't pay application fee. We also have schools like West Virginia University. That one application is even on, and they will be resuming by June 2024. You can just go to the website, check on this. You don't pay, so you have nothing to do. In fact, if you can't do it, you can contact us. We can help you apply, but we will charge you because we have to pay for internet and everything. But these are things you can do on your own. That's why we are giving you the name. Some people have said you're just saying you don't give us name. I'm giving you names. I should have been calling the website, but because of time, if you go to my Facebook or my the Throne FM Facebook, I'll put some of them there. And then if you come to my own personal blog, my own personal Facebook, and listen, I'll also give you some details on that. And then we also have another school, Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Those ones, they have application twice yearly. They have in October and they have in March. And they even have, this one even go as far, apart from fee application, they also have tuition fee waivers. In the sense that you don't even have to pay for tuition. But if you're applying as an international student, they have some requirements that's a little bit, it's better for masters and PhD students to apply for these schools. for this Northwestern Oklahoma State University, because they even pay stipend to students that are outstandingly well, but they give tuition fee waivers. The application, they have so many scholarships that many of them are not even used. They are not utilized at all, and it's open for everybody, even international students. So there are so many of them that you can go. We have the Berea College, we have the Caldwell University. This one is a Catholic university, and the good news about this Caldwell University is that they don't have deadline. You can apply any time of the year, but what they do is that when you apply, they'll put you in a pool. What they call a pool is that they just they'll keep your application. When it's now time for them to start dishing out admission letter, they will now contact you via your email that you used to register, because you have to register on their website, have your username and password. And like I said, you don't need to write TOEFL exam, you don't need to write GMAT, just your O-level result, your international passport, a motivation letter. You are good to go. Why you want to study? It's sponsored by Catholic University, and we also have Texas Lutheran University. So many of them, because our time is already fast spent, I can't give more. But what I will do is that I'll put all of them on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook channel. You can also get some other information. And by the grace of God, we are ending this program today. If you have many questions you want to ask me, my phone number still remains 080-6493-4353. I'll call it again because of time. 080-6493-4353. You can reach me on WhatsApp, on Facebook, and you can meet me on my YouTube channel. Then you can also call the studio line anytime to ask any question. Till we meet again next week, because of our time. There are so many information I still have to give to you, but God's willing, just follow us. Make sure you're always online. Next week, we'll give you latest information on how to start and what you need to start. Stay blessed and have a blessed week ahead.